JT the Watcher and Emily, who are really there's something Husey pointed out called Karl fatigue that is going around the internet and the Dabbleverse, that people think that Karl's on some kind of grift, and Emily has been pointing out that Karl is minimizing his relationship with Opie and being willfully ignorant about Opie's activities in the chat and his involvement with mods and Reddit and all of these things, and not really taking her opinion of what Karl and Opie are up to seriously. So last week I noticed JT and Emily were live, and I went to go find it again. I couldn't find it, and I reached out to JT, and he said that it's now members only for just $1.99. Why not subscribe to JT's?
Are you telling me a woman's upset that a man's not taking her seriously? Fucking, what's new? Like, get over it, bitch. We all deal with it.
Husey fatigue, yeah. Well, we've been. Here he is in the chat. What up, JT?
Hi, JT.
He's doing an Emily Tower in the chat. But I wanted to spotlight this because I thought it was, when you talk about point dabble point, I thought this was exactly what that's supposed to be. So maybe we can get JT on Dabbleverse Live or Point Dabble Point and start calling Karl on his shit here.
From
can I address the Emily thing real quick?
Please do.
Yes.
Okay, so what we're watching here is a clip from WATP in which the review girl is on the bottom. Look up recent reviews from WATP episodes, and the one that she just read was from Cranberry Electric, who mentioned about you, Pacific, Emily, and I know Cranberry is a big Emily fan.
Yeah, I talked to him, and yeah.
This Emily is wild. So she called in to be Dabbling Live, I think, recently. It was a few weeks ago. Okay. And I brought her up on this show a year or two ago, and she sent me a bunch of messages. She's convinced Opie has all these sock accounts on Reddit, and she analyzes them.
I had one Reddit account, and he got exposed, and the whole subreddit was talking about it, and so they all knew that that was his account. Jeb Johan was his account, and so it wasn't his Karl saying it's like all these accounts. It's only one.
And I let that clip play to that point because even Emily is saying, well, it's just the Jebediah Johansson account that is Opie's sock account. It's just the one. Yeah. But we're going to go on to see a bunch of other things. She's going to try and bring up another account that I think is where her argument stops holding water. So I just wanted to show that. But one of her other points is that, and it's another joke that Adam loves to make, that Opie's family have abandoned him. And apparently it goes all the way back to 2018. Nelly, are you aware of what Opie's up to in any single way, or is this all news?
Not these days, because I don't really watch any of the Dabbleverse stuff anymore. So I've not really been keeping up with what's going on, especially with Opie. Like, he's the bottom of the Dabbleverse tower, isn't he? So
yeah. Well, he kind of made it as far as the awareness of WATP. It all comes from Karl swinging on Opie, Anthony taking note of that, and because they had a falling out, then that brought Karl's coverage of Opie to Anthony's attention, Anthony's audience's attention. So Opie continues to be covered based on all of the fandom that is not being served for Opie and Anthony. People that were still fans of that have now come over to pay attention to Karl because we're all still talking about Opie and Anthony over here. And part of that is Opie's family abandoning him and never really being, that present in his life.
She even references a Twitter account that she thinks is Opie's wife because it uses Opie's wife's name as the Twitter account, even though it's only tweeted twice and has 0 followers. And both of those tweets are things that are very personal that you wouldn't tweet out.
So what are these tweets like?
Yeah, that's
ex-wife. That was in 2018. That's when a lot of people have suspicions that she left around that time in 2018. So Carl probably doesn't think that, but
Now you saying she did leave around 2018.
yeah, that's what she left around 2018. That's a lot of people I talk to in the O&A community say that they believe that.
Oh, right. So I don't know who this person is, and I don't want to be like a bitch because she might be lovely, but I could
Go-
easily go. I heard that Andy and his wife like broke up. Jen left him right years ago. Like I heard it in the all apologies like world. Like people have said it. Okay, but it's Tommy. Oh my god, really? Just a
What up,
free.
buddy?
That's a free show for everyone. But yeah, like you can't just say that. And now, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of LP. Like, I only know Anthony Elbia because of WATP, right? They mean nothing to me. I know, like, the show is such a big deal for everyone, and it was like a massive thing. But you can't just because at the end of the day, LP's wife has nothing to do with all of this, and his kids don't have anything to do with this. And to just sit there and go, yeah, his wife just left him, and make these statements is a pretty broad thing to say without any proof. Is there any proof?
Good point. Yeah, posts on Reddit and people agreeing with what you think is not necessarily evidence, which is going to.
It's not like it's an unbelievable thing. It's very believable. We've all seen him sat in his fucking high rise, like talking shit, or in the podcasting from the fucking bar, which is the stupidest shit ever. But like, has his wife left him? Because maybe she's happy and settled, and he seems like he's still got some money going on. Like, I don't know. For me personally, like, it's all well and good. Like, we all like the banter, we all like to take the piss out of each other. But when you start bringing in outsiders, people have nothing to do with it. It kind of crosses lines for me where I'm like, I don't know if we should be talking about this. Should you be mentioning his wife?
Well, let's see if you could be convinced, because we're going to find out that Karl is fake and a liar.
Well, where do you think Karl gets all his information from? Does he just look it up
He's
himself?
lying. Carl is fake and he's lying. He's very fake and he's lying because it's a grift for him. He's an idiot and he should know a lot more. Like, there's this, I don't understand what he's even trying to accomplish. Oh, obviously he's grifting, but still, it's just weird. And anyone with common sense can just look at it and kind of see, like, yeah, something's going on, obviously.
And Emily's in the chat, everybody.
Hi, Emily.
Have you
like
seen
I said,
that?
I don't know. You might be absolutely lovely, but for me personally, I'm like one of them people. I need like cold hard facts. You can tell me that this is going on, but like unless you can show me something, I don't know.
Well,
And
this is over an hour.
Cal? What has Cal actually? Just because, in context wise, I don't understand what's Cal lied about. What's he grifting about?
Yeah, I think we're gonna get into it here, but OP's definitely not the same. His bank account is dwindling. He has a lot more time on his hands. His audience is shrunk down to a fraction of what it used to be.
He's John, though. He's a John. You either get famous and stay famous, like Anthony and whatever, or you get famous, you get money, you drop off, and you're a has-been. And yeah, we all know he's a has-been, but like, that was that not the whole point of like WATPs to like find these shows and talk? Is that a grift or is that like the show?
Yeah, no, it's kind of.
I feel like I'm missing something because I don't watch it anymore. I don't watch any. I don't even watch this show. And I'm on there. Like, I don't listen to anything. Like, I don't know if I'm missing something here because I
think you're pretty much got your finger on the pulse of what's happening here. But we're gonna unpack the hypocrisy of one Karl Hamburger.
And Emily thinks that I'm suppressing this information and trying to make her look foolish.
Oh, guess what? After that video, you just must not. After that, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. After that video of Karl trashing me about the wife not being her Twitter account, that was like 2 days later. He messaged me that. Because he was scared I was going to go on Bedabbler's Live and I was going to expose him. He was scared. That was all BS what he was trying to do. And I'm not an idiot. I could see through his fake, stupid little act. And yeah, he Yeah, so he was trashing me on his live 2 days ago, 2 days prior to this DM, saying that it's not Opie's wife, it's not. It meant that then 2 days later, that's what he messaged me right there, saying, "Oh, it could be the wife." Weird. That's how fake Carl is. So there's that.
I don't know. I feel like if it was true, like I'm being called like a ball washer and everything. I've not watched WATP for a long time. I have no issue with Karl.
Yeah.
For me, the show's not like what it used to be for me. I don't watch WATP anymore. Whatever. I have no ties to Karl at all. But I feel like from what I remember from the show, if this was true that his wife had left him, Karl had done an entire fucking episode about it.
Right.
And it would have been like, oh my God, look, this is how sad fucking Opie is. His wife's fucked him off. And look, he's such a fucking loser. I don't feel like why would Karl not want to report it? It's not like he's not report it like we're fucking broadcasters, but like, why would Karl not want to tell everyone? Because it's funny and it'd be part of the, all he does is take the piss out of him. So I don't know if I'm missing something. Please, Emily or JT in the chat, tell me if I'm missing something. But why would Karl not want to talk about it?
Well, I will say this, that Karl has been wrong about other things in the past, right? Specifically the Aaron and April divorce over on Steel Toe. That happened on April Fool's Day, so it felt like it was not true and a work, but turns out it was. And then Karl went on stream the next week and admitted that he was way off about that. So I don't think that him assuming one day that this whole thing about Opie's wife leaving or Opie being kicked out of Gebhardt's and then finding out that it's actually true, just like learning that you're wrong and then coming back and like here he is saying, oh, I think I said one thing and now based on another whatever's happening online, maybe you were right. And he's asking for that evidence so that he can come back and say that he was wrong. But Emily just thinks that Karl is a fake hypocrite and doesn't want to provide him with that information. So he didn't have the chance to do that. But does that mean that he's fake and gay? Probably. Yeah, maybe he
That's
is.
not news to anyone. We all know he's fake and gay.
Really fake and gay.
Yeah. So, but I'll also say this, Emily. Oh, she's back. Yeah, I was right about that. I'm going to say that when your clip package just features you being mentioned on the show, it seems more self-serving than you just presenting the hard facts. So just maybe if you want your point to get across, don't just be like, oh, look, this is every time I get mentioned on the show. That's not, it kind of takes away from the legitimacy.
I'll put this out there, Emily. If you like have like cold hard facts and like have shit, come here. Let's talk about it. We'll have you on. Come bring the receipts. I'd love to like give you like come get on here. Let's talk about it. Prove everyone prove Karl's a hack and a fucking grifter. Like, please, I'd love that. Come show me the cold hard facts. I'm so here for it. Like, I'm not judging anyone, but I'm a like facts girl. Like, show me the fucking sofa cushions. I need the evidence.
Oh, I saw those sofa cushions.
Oh God,
I almost threw up.
So did you send him proof of that?
I didn't know. He should do his. That guy has been stalking and obsessing over Opie for 9 years. He should know. He should know everything. He should be doing it all. I should not be the one doing this. I'm not making money doing this, but whatever. I'm doing it because why not? No one else is. And no.
Right. You can't. No, listen, Emily. I'm really trying to not like make enemies here, but you can say something and then go, well, I'm not going to give you the evidence because you need to find the evidence. Like, if you want this, like, you want it to be out there and you want Karl to talk about it and discuss it, then send him the evidence. Like, this is how it works. You can't just I'm sure Karl's a fucking podcaster, but I'm sure he has lots on his plate, right? He's probably not looking. If you found something that he's not found, then be like, look at this shit that I found. Here's the evidence. Run with it. You can't go, oh, well, this is, you're not doing this. And he's asked you for the proof. And then you go, well, no, I'm not giving you the proof. You've got to find it yourself. You just can't, like,
Carl's
redeem yourself and just put the evidence out there. Then put the proof out there. Like,
yeah.
I'm not saying that she's a liar. I'm really not. Like, I don't even think that. But like, if you've got it, then put it there.
Yeah.
But you can't then say, "Oh, I'm not giving it you."
Yeah. Well, she's not helping Karl, but a lot of this stream featured a lot of that screenshots, but it's mainly like posts on Reddit and things like that that are not really provable. But let's see if there's more hard evidence here.
I guess pause that right there, because Karl was saying that, I never gave a link. I never, on my videos, I show screenshots. I never linked anything.
If this were at all legible, you'd see what I meant.
So there was a very big problem with this stream that was very text heavy, and I've showcased my fair share of technical difficulties today and over my whole podcasting career. So I'm not pointing fingers, but there's something wrong with your frame rate on this video where none of this shit was readable. So it delegitimized a lot of things that, by and large, I found to be more opinion than fact, I'm just going to say. And this is another one of these. It's a leap in logic that Opie has one sock account that everybody kind of agrees was definitely Opie, but then Emily is claiming that there is another alt sock account that I don't see hard evidence that this is actually Opie. I think this is a troll.
It's probably Vince the lawyer. He's got great at sock accounts.
Yeah, I think Long Island Clan is somebody posing as Opie. Just my opinion, but let's look at this.
See, he's doing that's the YouTube comments right there. See, he made another joke, YouTube comments, and that's why he made that account.
Okay. So this account here is Opie.
Yeah, it's Opie. It's Long
Okay.
Island Clan. Yeah, that's Opie. He has a couple of different sock accounts. That's one of them. But yeah, that's Opie.
Sock accounts famously don't feature the picture of the person that they're actually supposed to be. That wouldn't be a sock account.
No, that's the sock account that John would make.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just trying to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
JT says Emily World Order is very much team Emily. Yeah, this is a controversial topic that I just decided to touch the third rail.
Yeah, and now JT is. I mean, I like JT not taking everything at face value and not being a person that just agrees with everything Karl says all the time. I think that there's a lot of people that are just squatted up on team, team WATP or team Stuttering John or team Shuli Network or team KB, Misery Loves Company, and they won't be persuaded any other way. And if I were talking to Emily specifically, which I am right now, I would say consider that maybe you're not 100% correct about some of this. Consider the fact that you can change your mind. And Karl, like I said, Karl has done that, specifically with the Aaron shit in April. And even your point with Opie's family or being kicked out of Gebhardt's, I think that if Karl is presented with evidence to the contrary of what he said originally, he would come on his show and say that he was wrong. I've seen him do it before. So,
if he was trying to cover it up and not talk about it, he wouldn't have brought it up at all. He didn't have to bring her comments up at all. If he was trying to not talk about it, not sweep it under the rug, leave it out, why would he even bring it up at all?
The Taber Benedict is in the chat. JT's like, yes, agreed. All right, let's see.
On that one. All right, Andy, what do you got next for?
Oh, that was cool. He clipped that. I know I always give Karl shit. I mean, constantly. I'm always trying to big proponent and supporter of Emily, and I'm just hoping, trying to at least let Karl know that all of us don't always listen to his bullshit.
Yeah, I don't. I know. You probably. I don't like him. For me personally, I don't like him. I want nothing to. I don't like him. I don't personally, but it's fine. It's fine.
We know.
I was going to say I don't want nothing to do with him, but kind of you putting yourself in the middle of it. She was going to say I don't want, and then but you kind of putting yourself in there. So do you know what I do with
take him
people?
down a peg.
If I don't want anything to do with someone, I don't send them messages or comment on the stuff. I just don't do it. Just stay out of it.
Carl's so not the OP expert. I don't know anybody that should be though at this point. Like who
Apparently
gives a fuck?
Mike's not even an OP expert, so from what I've heard, she's not even around anymore.
Yeah, we talk about Karl fatigue. I have OP fatigue. It's like the same shit over and over again. And I have my own theory that we're gonna get into coming up here in the last couple of clips of this.
That's how fake Karl is. That's what he does in the DMs. He's very fake behind the scenes. People don't see the behind the scenes, so I'm exposing the behind the scenes so everyone could see that. So there you go.
It's like he's a guy that, he likes to dish it out, but he can't take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is very fake. He has a very fake, nice guy act on his shows, but behind closed doors, he's not like that.
Oh, does he? I thought he seemed like a complete asshole on the show, to be honest.
yeah, it's kind of the other way around. He's a dick on the show and a nice guy in person. And I think that's funny that JT would say he could dish it out and he can't. Karl takes more shit than anybody I've ever met. I mean, he lives by the sword and he dies by the sword. And people don't even see a lot of the things that aren't just in the chat. But you go watch like This Little Piggy when it's on Melton's channel and not the WATP channel. It's just relentless tomatoes on Karl. So
I am nothing. I am a nobody, and I get so much shit. So I can't even imagine what Karl cares. I'm a nobody, and I get my inbox is full of people being fucking disgusting and horrible. So,
and I feel like this is not Karl being fake in the DMs. This is him asking you to change his mind. I feel like if you had provided him this information, he would have went back on the show, featured it, and said he was wrong. I could be wrong about that.
It would have been like a good segment. Like if this was true, it would be a great segment. Don't roll your eyes at us, JT. How dare you?
You know I'm Team Karl over here. What did you think this was going to be?
I'm not. To be fair, I'm not Team Karl. I'm neutral. I don't watch WATP anymore. Since fucking Aaron and everything came into it, that's when I like dipped out. And you and Gailey started doing the Wednesday show, my favorite. I like dipped out from there. It wasn't for me anymore. Like, not that there's anything wrong with the show. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I'm team me.
You had Karl fatigue. It's fine.
Fucking Aaron fatigue.
So Emily sees this and goes, "Oh my gosh, I got a scoop right here. Opie's confiding in me."
So this is that Long Island clan account that is copping to the fact that he got kicked out of Gebhardt's.
But no, Opie would have Opie.
Who are these dickheads covering the faces?
I know. These are people that run the Reddit forum or some kind of chat forum.
Right, no, that is exactly what I expect someone who runs a Reddit forum to be dressed like. That's fine.
They look like they're about to behead a POW or something.
No, they look like they robbed from old ladies. Like, they might as well have a fucking stocking on the fucking face.
Yeah, nothing lends authenticity to Reddit claims than somebody concealing their identity. So
it looks like a fucking nun in the top left. That looks like he's in a nun's outfit.
Yeah.
Video is this from?
I want to show this. Okay, this was back last year in 2025 when Opie was exposed on Reddit, and I went to the O&A forum, and one of the guys right there is a mod admin in the O&A forum, and he secretly messaged me. I'll show that too. But I was on their live stream.
Not secret anymore, is it?
And I was talking to them, and they're admitting that they talked to Opie on the phone, and they.
That's what people that are catfishing do. They say, don't tell anybody. This is just a secret between you and me, because if you tell people that know a thing or two, they might prove me wrong. So don't tell anybody. Just keep this between us.
Are admitting that it's really Opie, and So all the people in the O&A forum know it's Opie, but they have to keep it a secret because Opie doesn't want it outed. That's why it's so
If it's
bizarre.
in a forum, it's not a fucking secret. A secret is between like one or two people. Stop. That's so. No, I'm sorry, Emily. If you're still here, I'm sorry. You sound like a sweet person, but that's so fucking dumb. Oh, this like Reddit fucking thing. It's not a fucking secret of a group of people. No, it's just gossip between a small group of people. It's not a fucking secret.
Well, there's
It's not- who the
another.
fuck-
There's
like,
another
who did the-
screenshot that is only for the elite chatters and people that are actually friends of Opie and in the know. So if you're
Opie doesn't have friends. Stop it. This
Also-
is such. Oh my god, this is so fucking dumb.
he's the laziest streamer too. It's not like he's spending a lot of time like corresponding with listeners in the chat. He drinks his coffee in the morning and then goes fishing or takes his dog for a walk or who knows what the
living my
fuck
best
he's
life.
doing. But I don't think he is running multiple sock accounts in multiple forums. That's just my opinion.
This whole situation is so weird.
We're sweeping what? Why? Because I'm not playing the entire hour,
Oh, can I address
15-minute
can I address
video
the Emily thing
of
real quick?
nonsense.
Yes.
So this is
Okay,
another. This
what
is
we're watching
where
here is a clip from WATP
Emily's argument
in
fell
which
apart for me
the review
because
girls on the
you're
bottom look up
showing
like
these
recent
other
reviews
accounts
from,
that are specific to the
WATP episodes,
Jebediah
and
Johansson
The one that she just read
account
was
that
from
people
Cranberry
by and large
Electric,
agree
who
was
mentioned about
an OP
you
sock account,
specific, Emily,
but
and I
then
know
you're lumping
Cranberry is a
in
big Emily fan.
the Long
Yeah,
Island
I know.
Clan
And
alt
The clip's
account.
playing.
Oh, it is.
This Emily is wild.
What happened?
So she called into Be Dabbling Live, I think, recently. It was a few weeks ago.
Okay.
And I brought her up
I
on this
lost
show a year or two ago, and she sent me a bunch of messages. She's convinced.
Let me see if I can bring it back. But it was playing the alt accounts. How much did you see of that?
I know because she was talking as I was. I was
Oh.
listening to you, but I realised it was on. Where's Jen? Jen should be. Where's producer Jen?
What the fuck happened to it? There it is.
Hi, Kinky Loco. Don't hate. We love you.
Is this here? Or is it gone? Whatever. It doesn't.
Oh, can I address the Emily thing?
I'm
real
just
quick?
going to
Please
say
do.
that I think
Yes.
that
Okay, so
a lot of when you spend too much time online, things you start just going into an echo chamber where when people say what you want to hear, you're accepting it as fact. But I'm also going to say that Karl's been wrong before and he'll be wrong again. And if there is evidence to support that he was wrong, he'll feature it and say that he was wrong. He's done it before.
I hope he's wrong. I hope he's wrong. I hope there's evidence, and I hope because I think it'd be a great story. It'd be funny. Like I hope he's wrong. Emily, I'd love it if you give us the evidence so we could all laugh at Karl for being wrong. I'd love that. Can we expose him? Then he can come on and apologise to Emily. Karl can come on and do his formal apology to Emily then.
Yeah. This is another thing I was talking about with Bacon Bits when, if you say that you enjoy someone's company, you're a fucking simp. If you say that you enjoyed something and somebody, you're ball washing. It's a detractor's way of disagreeing with somebody
It's
that
like calling someone a
enjoyed
nonce.
something.
It's calling someone a nonce in an argument, calling
Yeah.
someone a PDF. It's the easy way to just be like, oh, well, yeah, you're a ball washer. It's just, because you can't think of anything smart to say. So,
Yeah.
it's easy.
If you figured out a way to get people to contribute to your show, it's a grift. All these things that are just like, oh, I'm watching somebody enjoy something or have some modicum of success, so I'm gonna paint it with a negative brush because I disagree with it. And
The thing is, I would say any show that's someone's livelihood, right? So, like Karl's show is his income. He's grifting, he's grafting, right? Grafting is what we call it over here. He's grafting, he's grifting, he's making his money.
grinding.
Well, he's not like working for fucking CNN or some other fucking bullshit thing. He's just doing his show, saying what he's going to say and making his money. Is it a grift?
What people used to call it selling out. And then they're like, well, yeah, I figured out a way to make a living.
Make money.
Yeah. So
But I
if I'm
like it,
if I'm a sellout, that's what Metallica said. And Lars Ulrich is just like, yeah, we sell out every night. We're sellouts.
Yeah, do you know what though? I'd rather be a sellout and rich than not a sellout and broke. Give me the money, I'll sell out for the money. I don't care.